Good morning, students. Welcome back to the online classes of KPD Academy. Myself Kishore sir as your science teacher. Today I am going to teach you class 5, lesson 13. Topic is air and water. As you know, air and water is very important for us because air is a non-living thing and water is also non-living thing. But we are living thing. We depend on air and water for survival. You know what is the definition of air? Air is a mixture of several gases, and also there is a wind also. When the air is blowing, it is known as wind. The horizontal blowing of air is called wind. So we take wind and air also. You know the composition of air is nitrogen 78%, oxygen is 21%, other gases is 0.01%. This is the composition of air. And you know air is a mixture of gases. You know air is a mixture of gases also, and there is a dust particles also in this air. So we should need to make our air pure by giving. By using CNG gas also, avoid the wastage of lots of smoke which are coming from the vehicles, and factory will be set up to the far place from the cities so that our air may be purified and is used for breathing purposes. Now we will discuss about one by one about properties. You know air occupies space. You know air occupies. How can you prove that air occupies space? You know anything that has occupied space and mass is called matter. And air also occupies. Suppose you see this cylinder gas at your home. When it fill up, it is very heavy. When cylinder gas is used by us in the kitchens or other things, it slowly goes lighter. That's why it proves that air has occupied space and mass also. And occupy space and mass. Suppose you take a balloon also. Take a balance scale. One piece of air balloons and one is empty. You see the balance is put down here because it gives us the status and proof that air has occupied space and mass, and air has weight also. Second one, air has weight. It is proved by this one. Third, air exert pressure. You know air exert pressure how? Suppose you take one glass of water and put it by pressing some other hard substance like you take the cup or other things, put here, and after a few times you notice that it is exert pressure, means air exert pressure here. Suppose you take a vacuum tubes, when it bind together, it flash it bind together, it adds it. This process is known as air exert pressure. Third, air is needed for burning. You know in this world everything is needed for burning. The air means oxygen give us process to burning. Suppose you take a candle here and light here and put glass from over here, you see the candle is totally fill up with, and is totally, you see it is totally invisible. Also lightning also disappear. Why? Because the supply of oxygen gas cannot reach here. That's why it is what? It is goes to light. It is light is head up. So that's why it gives us a proof that the air is very useful for the burning process. You know there is nitrogen is 78%. It can diminish the value of oxygen because oxygen has the power to help to increase temperature also and emission temperature also. Now you know water. What is the formula? Water is H2O. Water is a universal solvent. You say water is universal solvent. Water is a wonderful liquid also. Water is a chemical compound also. There are many different of water, and water is very important for us because without water we cannot survive, and without air also we cannot survive. So we should need to preserve our water resources too much. Don't waste the water resources as you as you can try to manage rainwater harvesting. Suppose when there is rainfall, you make of your roof all the holes you can fill up, and one by one make one pipe to the underground and make it for the future generation, or you can irrigation purpose to your field also. So rainwater harvesting is very important nowadays because with the lack of monsoon season. Also, all the fields will dry up, paddy fields will dry also, wheat fields will dry. Many seasonal crops where rabi crop, kharif crop, jet crop will be very, we are very dependent on monsoon season. So we need to conserve water as much as possible. Now come to the point, sedimentation. Sedimentation means suppose take one glass of water and put some sediment there, means mud there. And then stir up. You see after stir up, some mud are deposited in below the glass. So this process is known as sedimentation. Second one is decantation. When you put out all the water from that impurities, then impurities is known as decantation. And filtration means, you see, when you take the tea at home, let's say filters papers also, you say filter paper, and you put a chapati or tea, anything means tea you put there, tea, gingers and other things were left upon there, and both the liquid part goes below the underworld. It is known as filtration. These are used to remove insoluble impurities in water. So we need to sedimentation also, in a water treatment plant. This sedimentation, decantation, filtration help us for clear the water sources. Now in the water world, sedimentation and filtration are used to remove insoluble impurities. Means filtration we use the filter paper also. The filter paper help us to remove impurities. Now come to the point chlorine. Also you see in your home, in the tap water, chlorine is added to kill germs. KMNO4 also used. This is only potassium carbonate also. And there is many layers of the atmosphere. The air envelope Earth is known as atmosphere. And in atmosphere there are many layers. First one is troposphere. It is from 50 km from the earth level. Here living things breathe. Living things have the ability to breathe also. Rain, cloud formation here. Clouds and weather, all the weather phenomena take place here, in troposphere. In atmosphere, it is from 50 km over here. There is ozone. There is a protective layer called ozone layer. They help us protect us from the harmful radiation coming from the sun. And here all the jet planes were flying over here in this troposphere. And in thermosphere is 500 to 600 kilometers. Here all the frequency of radio frequency are there. It helps us to keep our signal problem also, signal and satellites were wandering here. They keep us low space. And this exosphere is a space where there is an ionosphere also. Let's say the sky is totally black in color, but due to the presence of sunlight we look blue. And there is also the reflection of the ocean's water over there. This looks the water blue, but that water has no taste, no color, it is odorless. So in my lecture, I am going to tell you that we should need to protect our atmosphere neat and clean, and air and water we should need. Means air, how to do air, we should not use much vacuum also, avoid factories, smokes over there, and the water is a wonderful liquid. We need to conserve water as much as possible. At home you can conserve your water, and also take the rainwater harvesting for it. I think you have understood. Thank you. Have a nice day.